20 forgotten classic cars, big blocks, rare survivors, and cheap projects starting at just $1,000. Let's see what's hiding in today's listings. Number 1. 1977 Chevrolet Caprice Sedan, 4D, $5,000, York, PA. This 1977 Chevrolet Caprice comes with a built 468 big block, upgraded transmission, and 3.73 rear gears. Finished in green with a matching green interior, it sounds like a strong-running street cruiser with plenty of classic full-size muscle car character. The seller says the price is fairly firm and mentions possible trades for specific vehicles and trailers. For someone wanting a big-body Chevy with performance upgrades already done, this Caprice could be an interesting budget V8 project. Number 2. 1976 Pontiac, Bonneville, $5,000, Powder Springs, Georgia. This 1976 Pontiac Bonneville Brougham is presented as a mostly complete full-size cruiser with a red exterior and matching red interior. According to the seller, the car starts, runs, stops, and still keeps much of its original comfort and luxury feel. The car reportedly has working power accessories, fresh maintenance items, and a rust-free Georgia body underneath. It still needs a few finishing touches like a brake booster and muffler, but overall, it sounds like a usable classic that could continue as a weekend cruiser or light restoration project. Number 3. 1968 AMC Rambler, American, $4,500, Worthington, Ohio. This 1968 AMC Rambler American has already received quite a bit of mechanical work over the years, including brakes, tune-up parts, and a rebuilt transmission. The seller says it runs and drives and has been used seasonally for the past several years. It still needs additional restoration work such as weather stripping, bushings, and some oil leak repairs, but it's described as an easy classic to work with affordable parts availability. For buyers wanting an entry-level collector car that can still be driven while improved over time, this AMC sounds like a realistic option.
Number 4. 1968 Cadillac DeVille Coupe 2D, $4,000, Mokena, IL. This 1968 Cadillac Coupe DeVille is a non-running project that still appears mostly complete, featuring black paint, black interior, and classic late 1960s Cadillac styling. The seller mentions replacing several ignition and fuel-related components already. The car currently cranks but does not fire, and it comes without a title. Despite the cheap repaint and some rust areas, the interior and vinyl top are said to be in good condition, making this a possible restoration candidate for someone wanting a large, vintage luxury coupe. Number 5. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, $4,000, Rocky Mount, NC. This 1967 Chevrolet Camaro has been turned into a dirt oval race car with a built 355 engine, 3-speed transmission, and floater 9-inch rear end. The seller says the car is race-ready and includes spare wheels, suspension parts, and extra sheet metal. Unlike many unfinished race projects, this Camaro is described as needing nothing mechanically before hitting the track. For buyers interested in grassroots racing or vintage oval builds, it could be a ready-to-use package at a relatively affordable price. Number 6. 1974 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray Coupe 2D, $6,500, Friendship, Indiana. This 1974 Corvette Stingray features a heavily modified 355-based engine setup with performance internals, side pipes, upgraded suspension components, and refreshed interior pieces. According to the seller, much of the expensive mechanical work has already been completed. The car reportedly runs and drives well, though it still needs some small interior details and would benefit from a larger stall converter for smoother drivability. It's presented more as a strong-running street project than a finished show car.
Number 7. 1978 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe 2D, $8,000, New Florence, PA. This 1978 Corvette includes a professionally rebuilt 383-based engine, paired with an automatic transmission and removable roof panels. The seller says the car runs great, starts easily, and is still driven regularly. The car also keeps its original 25th anniversary badging and is described as very solid underneath. A few smaller items still need attention, but overall it sounds like a usable classic Corvette with performance upgrades already installed.
Number 8.
1969 Oldsmobile Tornado, $7,800, Toledo, Ohio. This 1969 Oldsmobile Tornado remains mostly original, with its 555 Oldsmobile engine and front-wheel drive layout still intact. The seller says the car runs and drives excellent while also retaining a clean interior and working power windows. With its unusual styling and drivetrain setup, the Tornado stands apart from more common muscle-era cars. For buyers wanting a large luxury cruiser with something different under the hood, this one offers a unique vintage driving experience. Number 9. 1977 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe 2D, $79.95, V-less NC. This 1977 Chevrolet Corvette is presented as a clean and complete classic sports car with black interior and orange exterior paint. The seller highlights the car's V8 performance and classic Corvette styling throughout the listing. While the description focuses more on presentation than restoration details, the car appears positioned as a ready-to-enjoy cruiser for someone wanting a late C3 Corvette experience without taking on a full project build. Number 10. 1978 Chevrolet Camaro LT Coupe 2D, $8,000, Lima, Ohio. This 1978 Camaro LT comes equipped with a 388-stroker engine, 4-speed manual transmission, and several racing-oriented upgrades, including electric accessories and line lock. The seller says paperwork for the engine work is included. The car currently runs on racing fuel and reportedly just needs a cleanup after winter storage. For someone interested in old-school street and strip style builds, this Camaro already has many of the performance modifications in place.
Number 11. 1978 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, $6,500, Shelby, NC. This 1978 Camaro is presented as a regularly driven street cruiser with a 350 swap and TH350 automatic transmission. The seller says the car is driven almost daily and remains dependable enough for normal cruising duty. According to the listing, the underside is solid with no major rust underneath, which is always a positive sign on a late second-generation Camaro. The car does have some rust near the back glass area, along with dash and cowl issues, but the seller describes it as nothing too serious for the age. Overall, it sounds like a usable muscle car project that can still be enjoyed while slowly improving over time. For someone wanting an affordable V8 Camaro driver, instead of a full teardown restoration, this one seems like a realistic option. Number 12. 1973 Ford Mustang, $6,500, Montrose, Michigan. This 1973 Ford Mustang convertible comes with a 351 Cleveland and a recently rebuilt FMX transmission. The seller describes it as an unfinished family project with several newer parts already installed, including seat covers, shocks, paint, stereo, and a newer convertible top. The engine currently has coolant mixed in the oil, and the seller openly states the motor will need rebuilding work. Because of that, the car is being sold as a true project rather than a ready-to-drive cruiser. Even so, the car still sounds like a solid starting point for someone wanting a classic early 70s Mustang convertible. With the major transmission work already completed and several cosmetic upgrades done, it could appeal to buyers looking for a long-term restoration they can gradually finish. Number 13. 1977 Lincoln Continental Black Label Sedan 4D, $4,800, Buffalo, New York. This 1977 Lincoln Continental is described as a running and driving full-size luxury sedan with only around 49,000 miles showing. The seller mentions it recently received a new battery and remains solid overall. A few smaller issues are noted, including a leaking sending unit and a passenger vent window that has come off track. Still, the car appears usable as is and seems to retain much of its original character. For buyers who enjoy large American luxury cars from the late 1970s, this one sounds like an affordable entry-level cruiser with room for cosmetic improvement over time rather than a full restoration project. Number 14.
1967 Pontiac Catalina, $6,500, Spalding, Mississippi. This 1967 Pontiac Catalina wagon is powered by a Pontiac 400 paired with a Turbo 400 transmission. The seller presents it as a strong-running summer cruiser with the classic long-roof wagon styling that has become harder to find. The 9-passenger layout gives the car extra vintage appeal, especially for collectors who like large family wagons from the muscle car era. According to the listing, it runs well overall but still needs some brake and exhaust attention. Even with a few mechanical needs, it sounds like a very usable classic that could be driven and enjoyed while being improved little by little. Wagons like this continue gaining attention among older school GM fans. Number 15, 1971 Cadillac DeVille Coupe 2D, $3,500, Garden Prairie, Illinois. This 1971 Cadillac Coupe DeVille is powered by the massive 472 V8 and has reportedly been sitting for about 5 years. Before being parked, the seller says the car ran well and was in good driving condition. The car will need recommissioning work before returning to the road, including fuel system attention, a battery, and brake servicing after sitting unused. The seller also mentions extra parts and rear fender skirts are included with the sale. Overall, this sounds like a straightforward big-body Cadillac project for someone who enjoys large luxury cruisers from the early 1970s. At the asking price, it could appeal to buyers wanting a complete and mostly intact restoration candidate. Number 16, 1976 Cadillac Brome d'Elegance, $6,500, Taneytown, Maryland. This 1976 Cadillac Brome d'Elegance is described as a highly optioned estate car showing just over 25,000 original miles. It still carries its original build sheet and retains the massive 500 cubic inch V8 with turbo hydromatic transmission. According to the seller, the mechanical side remains strong, with the car reportedly running and driving very well. The padded vinyl roof, dashboard, and much of the interior are also said to still be in impressive condition for the age. The main issues involve rust along parts of the lower body from long-term storage against a concrete wall. Even so, the underside is reportedly solid, making this sound like a potentially worthwhile preservation-style project for someone comfortable with body and paintwork.
Number 17, 1976 Lincoln Continental, $4,500, Lancaster, PA. This 1976 Lincoln Continental comes equipped with the famous 460 big block and is described as a regularly driven full-size cruiser. The seller says the car runs, drives, and stops without major problems. There is mention of a slight stumble now and then, but overall the seller claims it remains dependable enough for regular driving. Large luxury cars like this are becoming less common in affordable project territory. For buyers wanting a traditional American land yacht with classic late 70s styling, this Lincoln sounds like an inexpensive entry point that still remains road usable. Number 18, 1979 Cadillac Eldorado Coupe 2D, $3,000, Memphis, Tennessee. This 1979 Cadillac Eldorado is listed very briefly, with the seller mainly noting that the car needs work. It appears to be a complete white-on-white luxury coupe, showing around 89,000 miles. Even with limited details provided, Eldorados from this era still attract attention thanks to their distinct styling and comfortable luxury-focused design. The one-owner history may also interest some classic Cadillac fans. Because the description is short, buyers would likely need to inspect the car closely in person. Still, at the asking price, it could be an affordable entry-level Cadillac project. Number 19, 1964 AMC Rambler 220, $4,000, Bristol, Virginia. This 1964 AMC Rambler 220 is described as an all-original survivor with only 46,600 original miles. The car features a 6-cylinder flathead engine paired with a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission. According to the seller, everything still works and the car remains in very good overall condition. Vehicles like this are becoming increasingly uncommon, especially unmodified examples that still retain their original drivetrain and presentation. For collectors who appreciate smaller, independent American classics, this Rambler sounds like a clean and honest survivor-style cruiser rather than a major restoration project. Number 20. 1976 Ford Mustang Coupe 2D, $1,000, Wilmington, North Carolina. This 1976 Ford Mustang is presented as an unfinished summer project with a running V6 and automatic transmission. The seller mentions they have personally driven the car before parts started disappearing from it. Currently, the radiator is missing and the battery was reportedly stolen, so the car will need work before becoming roadworthy again. It also does not come with a title, which buyers would need to consider carefully. Still, at only around $1,000, this could appeal to someone wanting a cheap Mustang 2 project, parts car, or budget entry into vintage Ford ownership. Some of these classics are rough, some are surprisingly solid, but all of them still have potential. Thanks for watching, and there's plenty more project cars coming soon.